Hey, how's it? Are back doing some more modded Minecraft. This time on a completely different server. Ooh, lots of food. Um, as you can see, I've actually been playing on here for a little bit, not much. Few couple tens or 20s of hours. Um, yeah. So basically, this isn't going to replace V4 Variety. I don't know. I've had a lot of mixed feelings about even playing on here, but went ahead and joined up. This is a server that Squid started, Hungry Squid, that is, and yeah, it's called Tough Dudes and a girl because MG's on here. So, a couple things going on with this particular server. It is running FTB Beyond, which is a 1.10.2 mod pack. It's got some of the same mods we were running. Some of the settings, not so much. Like trees don't decay, and there's some other settings that I've learned to live with. But for the most part, it does have a lot of the same mods and then some. So you may notice I already have a base. I already have a little perimeter set up. I started doing some cobblestone layout of a base, and of course it looks pretty big. Go big or go small? I don't know. But yeah, so it is a pretty good layout. This is actually the center, not exactly where my tower is. And of course, going to do some landscaping, terraforming. It's going to be kind of a gardening area, but it's going to be in walls that will be kind of custom done. I mean, everything's custom because I'm blocking it up, but still. And I'm going to try to focus on only using magic mods, with the exception of a few exceptions, of course. So I've been clearing out some grass. I got a couple of ender lilies actually from grass, which I didn't really realize you could do, but apparently it's a thing. So I just got lucky. I got some cows up here because one thing in this one, you do have to repair your glider, which is new to me. It doesn't matter if I trample those. We got worms, so never really had to do that before, which is pretty interesting. Got a little super breeding frame up here. Just click on that, and it breeds everything up. Drop this in here. We'll kill those guys later. Oh. It helps if I plant back. Yeah. So it's got a few mods. It doesn't have the toughest nails, of course, because why start a new mod pack if you already have one with toughest nails? So it is fairly easy mode. It's got, I'm trying to think of some of the mods that, Blood Magic. It's got Draconic Evolution, which I actually love, but that's in-game. This does have AE2 versus... Let's get away from the cows. They're making a lot of noise. It has AE2, which we didn't have before because it wasn't updated, but we did have Refined Storage. And believe it or not, I actually like Refined Storage a lot. Now, AE2 is pretty impressive with what it does, but Refined Storage, it is easier for the most part to learn. I did find out, like, cutting grass levels up your weapon. So, ooh, I broke a torch here. So yeah, that's one tips from Kinema. Yeah, you can use your sword as a lawnmower. I'm only going to use stone tinker tools. That's going to be it. No other tools. I don't want to use any other tools that are tinker tools. Not going to make a hammer. Now, I could be limiting myself, but that's fine. You know, I want to get into mainly magic stuff and limit anything that, no ender lilies. But then again, my inventory is full, so maybe I got something. So I do want to kind of limit myself, unfortunately. to what I do that involves tech. I may change that story a little bit later because I don't see myself going all the way through without doing some type of automation, as I already have some little basic stuff set up here. So this refined storage is as long as you can get into the nether safely, get it a few dozen quartz. You need a little bit more to get what I have set up, but a few dozen quartz, let's just say a stack of quartz, and then at least, half a stack, or really only about 10 pieces of glowstone. You can have kind of the setup I have here, or close to it, with the exception of the storage. So it's very easy to get into refined storage. You make your controller, you make your grid first. Pretty easy. These things may look tough. This thing is machine casing, is just iron and quartz. That's where you need the quartz from, because you need to use a lot of these quartz enriched iron. These things is just gold. Improved processors is just gold. So it's kind of like AE2, but these things are pretty easy to make. You don't need to go around and search for patterns. You can just put it all right in the solder. Very same concept. And it works very well. It does get in a little bit different when you get into the auto crafting, or the auto processing and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, I don't know. I kind of like this mod. So pretty easy. Cable everything up. Here I got exporter exporting dust. Over here I got an exporter exporting ore. And right now I'm actually processing cobblestone into gravel, and running it through to make sand. Sand is all coming in here to make glass, so I should have 300 something glass, because I'm going try to keep doing solar panels here. So 81, or sun's going down, so as you can see, I get quite a lot of power from solar panels already, and I made a lot just because I'm doing this. And this is nothing. This is basically making glass for all the cobblestone that I've gathered so far with mining. I could set up to a cobblestone generator, but no need. But yeah, so going back to the server, this is my basic day one setup. How many hours have I been on here? Server info. Leaderboards. Number of deaths. Let's look at that. Fanaqua at 4 deaths. Haha, Fanaqua. Sorry. Dodoza with the deaths per hour leaderboard. Mob kills. Ooh, I'm up there, but MG. Look at that. Man, MG's been going crazy. Time played. MG definitely has us all beat 80 hours. I guess I've been on here for 20 hours. Not too bad. But look at that. Even RJ's on here. Last seen I'm online, and I guess RJ was the last one. So we definitely have some activity on here on the server, and that's kind of why I started playing on here. So we'll see how time goes on, but it's fun, and it'll be good to. I want to try to do some modded collabs with people. Like, if you go check out some of RJ's streams, I show up and show him how to use some chisels and bits stuff. Well, no, I guess he wasn't streaming then. Anyway, I'm probably showing him how to do something. And also Fanaqua's stream, I'll try to jump in on the server when he's streaming. And then I may start streaming too. I got new internet. But I'm actually going to be out of the office, out of town for like several weeks coming up. So videos will definitely be light, because I haven't really been pre-recording or anything. So this stuff, hopefully I can do somewhat sort of a cool design for outer perimeter, walls for the inner perimeter, and then I want to do a centralized little base. I was thinking about doing some type of witch hut, but I may try to do something else, even though it's not really witch. I'm a magic user. I'm a wizard. But something. We'll see. So I think probably going to get into the roots. Roots mod first, just because this stuff is pretty basic and should be able to get far into it. And it does have some interesting charms. We'll probably have to end up making a book to see what a lot of this stuff is, or this runic tablet. Old roots, pretty easy. I'll actually do maybe the next episode on that, and we'll get into this. But I kind of got my layout, so I'll probably pick a spot somewhere that I've somewhat cleared out. Maybe this quadrant here to set up like some root stuff. I'll probably be shifting some stuff around as I'm going through. But yeah, this whole area going to have like different gardens. Going to have, you know, a gardening area around the roots pedestals. You know, I'll actually get into some blood magic too, so I'll probably have like an altar set up on one of these sides, and then some Botania stuff set up on the other side. Probably tear down all this grass and do it back just to try to get some ender pearls. But yeah, so far it's going pretty good. Hopefully we can get a little bit more progress done, and just have fun with some of the other people on the server. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. It's kind of a quick little introduction to being on here. Some of the other mods, and actually, no, I'm not going to end it there. Let's go back to the town. If you check out Finakwa's stream, you'll see his place. And this is pretty interesting. You can see kind of there's a building there. The round architecture. And that's another mod that there's. So there's not just chisels and bits, there's also this round architecture mod. And it does stuff pretty cool. It actually is nice that it's rounded. Over here at the actual natural spawn, you can see, yeah, look at that. It's a ball. There's no balls in Minecraft. Well, there are now. Yeah, balls. Ball. We got it. Swing. Doesn't work. But DecoCraft. This is the table for the architect stuff. And you can see you can kind of pick out of a lot of different blocks. And pretty easy to do. So you can kind of like cap off some buildings. You can... Oh, you can't cap off a squid design. You know, from different stuff, windows, archways, railings. Some of these railings are pretty cool. Others from stairs. So you can see it ends up basically being pretty easy to craft this stuff. So we'll definitely probably check out some of this mod. I'll leave this here. So for a quick little, like, you know, maybe like some decorations or different things in the little garden there, the courtyard area. You never know. We'll see what we can kind of come up with. But this mod is pretty cool. It's a new one that I haven't seen. One of the other mods I will kind of go over real quick. There was magnum torches. Oh, tree. There was magnum torches. Well, that has changed, and there's a mod now called Torchmasters. Nice thing about this mod, you may notice I have tons of torches, and they're actually pretty parallel. No, I did not count them all out and do like a 5x5 pattern. I used a machine to place them. So, I've launched in that lava several times already. Yeah, not that. I'll be glad when I get the cobblestone out and start putting walls up. The walls are probably all going to be out of chisels and bits. just because I can then adjust the heights and stuff and use the little design stuff. I'll get into more chisels bit stuff a little bit later. But it is this block right here, the terrain lighter. So it actually will lay out 225 torches all in a nice little pattern, as you can see. And it does pretty good. If we actually really get a good effect if we look at this. You can kind of see all of the torches around here. And it basically did this pattern here. So you're looking at maybe a 3x3 chunk area. Does that look accurate? Yeah. No, maybe 4x4. I'd have to add up the torches, but you can kind of see where you get the little bit of cross lap on some of these. But it does a very good job of lighting up the terrain. Or you could just make the several single mega torches and prevent spawning that way. But I like having the terrain lit up as well. So, but that's where we stand. A few little modded things. We got spawn. Hopefully we can get some of the other people to work on it a little bit here and just have fun. Hopefully we can come up with some modded mini games. Squid's already came up with something that we should get together and play very soon. I believe it's in that field over there. Yeah, I died. But yeah, so anyway, that's definitely going to be it now. So check out all the other members. They'll be down there in the description, I hope. Also check out all the V4V Gaming Community stuff, because we have a lot going on. Discord, come hang out. Links down there. We got a website, and we just have fun as a gaming group. So come check all of us out, really. And that's going to do it. So this has been Kinema, and I'll talk to you later.